Ahead.
Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non religious background. Attendance at all meetings is voluntary. All discussions that take place at affiliate led meetings are confidential. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with our children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Welcome, everyone, and thank you, Lisa, for being here tonight.
Yes, thank you, Lisa, for being here. And I'm going to read a short bio about Lisa, who is so beloved here obviously in the Valley because she's from here. But she's beloved by everyone in Helping Parents Heal. She's just amazing. Lisa Wilcoxon is a spiritual evidential medium and a psychic and recommended provider of Helping Parents Heal. She has presented to many of our affiliate groups throughout the country. Seeing spirit as a teenager, she was told, "You're not ready yet. We will be back." Almost 35 years later, after the passing of both of her children, she found herself blanketed by the dark night of her soul. It was during meditation at grief retreats and in support groups that she found not only her children, but realized that she was seeing children everywhere. This took her life in an unexpected direction. Now, with an abundance of gratitude for all of the miracles along her path, Lisa's mindful and inspirational guidance and connection through psychic mediumship has helped bereaved parents across the globe. Lisa's passion is helping others realize the bonds of love are unbreakable and our lives are forever entwined. We are love and love never dies. She resides in Scottsdale, Arizona with her husband, Rick, who is our conference photographer, and their two dogs. Please visit her website, www.phoenixmedium.com. And without further ado, please join me in welcoming beautiful Lisa Wilcoxon. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It's always so good to see you. And thank you, Irene. It's always such an incredible honor to be here with everyone. And I have to tell you, it's such an honor because truly I get to spend all day. I'm woken up by the children when I'm going to do these big dams. And it's just so cool. They literally just surround me all day long. And I have to tell you, there's so many children here. Just very quickly, I'd like to share with you that since I've seen you last, I actually shared with Elizabeth, I wound up in the hospital with the flu, influenza A of all things. While I was in the hospital with the flu, our little dog got incredibly sick. Now, of course, I'm not in any way comparing this to our children crossing, but the day I got out of the hospital, we had to put her down. It was quick, it was sudden. She had a massive brain tumor. And I went into such grief over my dog. Again, not to compare. And yet what I did was it truly stopped me in my tracks. And I said to myself, do I believe what I teach? Do I believe what I share? And I know I can tell you the answer was a resounding yes, because I know that the instant that little dog crossed, she showed me herself in a field of yellow wildflowers. You know how dogs go to play? And when we got home that afternoon, she looked out a side door where there's little squirrels and rabbits and stuff. And we have a blue pot that has been empty. We haven't planted anything in it for a year. And there was one yellow wildflower in that blue pot. And I'm just saying this because grief is compounded. I know we just had a new member who joined who said she had already lost her son and now her daughter just crossed. Grief is compounded. When Anthony crossed, I didn't lose Anthony. I lost Michael and Anthony all over again. And so I say this to you because I want you all to know that I get it. I understand grief. I understand it deeply. And yet I stand here where my feet are knowing there is no death. Truly there is no death. Grief is the separation. Grief is the physical separation. But man, when Elizabeth says our children are happy, our children are beautiful spirits, yes. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about that. I also want to mention, every time I have the absolute honor of being here in front of you guys, I ask the kids, what background do you want me to use? The reason I have this background up right now is because truly a miracle happened in one of my readings earlier in the month where I logged on, and the mom, if you're on here, raise your hand, put your hand in the chat box, had that background in a physical form, had the physical painting behind her. And it was just stunning. I said to her, I don't think I need to even say a word in this reading because clearly you can see that this was all meant to be and that we're just all so connected. Now, Elizabeth shared with me that this painting is a Banksy, and she was sharing that Sotheby's sold it at auction. Forgive me, I still have a little tickle from the flu, but Sotheby's sold it at auction, and after it sold, correct me if I'm wrong, Elizabeth, it self-destructed.
Not this one. This is not one, but that's okay. Just one of Banksy's. He's very, very famous though. I'm sorry. Yes, but this is beautiful, and I didn't want to interrupt, but I don't want people thinking this one.
No, I don't want it to be wrong either. So I misheard it, but I just know that that's important because I know that that's one of the things. As soon as she wrote down self-destructed, I know that one of our kids is here tonight who wants to talk about that, and that's why I wanted to bring that up. But what's interesting is I'm going to switch backgrounds on you here now that I've explained how absolutely 100% certain I am that our children select our backgrounds. Because when I told Elizabeth that I would be honored to speak to the group again, I said, I want it to be this day because I'm hearing Strawberry Moon. I'm hearing Strawberry Moon. And for 2 days, I've had the song Strawberry Fields Forever, I can't sing, in my head. We went to, there's a restaurant here in Phoenix, it's called Chompy's. Rick and I went there to meet someone for breakfast this morning. And I've been hearing this all over, and as we walked into the restaurant, there's literally a huge sign on the outside of the building that says Strawberry Fields. And therefore I know that Rick took this picture, which is backwards now, but Rick took this picture when we were in New York City. So I don't dare to talk about, oh my gosh, Elena, I see your text and that I absolutely, I absolutely know you're right. I know that's, that it would be Igor who selected this. I also, I just want to talk about, it says imagine on here. And our kids truly want us to imagine. I hope every one of you read Irene's absolutely stunning post of her message from Carly in that dream. And the graphic that she used in that, where it shows the person breaking through the veil and going from nighttime into this other world. And knowing I'm catching all these little beautiful things you guys are writing in the chat box. I hope I get to read the chat later because I just love it. Our kids are reaching out to us on so many levels. You have to understand when you start to see something one time, two times, three times, anything that triggers you, anything that gets your attention, whether even if it makes you cry, they're getting our attention. This is called clairsentience, where it's a clear feeling you get from your beloveds that are still here with you. So you wonder, why do I keep seeing this? This happened to me, and I know I've talked about this before. This happened to me with spam telephone calls. Rick said to me, and he's on tonight, so he can validate this. He said to me one time, Lisa, I don't know what's wrong with you, but when you get a spam call, you're like a wild person, because I would get so upset. And I literally stopped in my tracks and asked myself, why do I get so upset? And then I realized it's clairsentiently touching on me so strongly. I started going back and looking through my blocked caller list, and I kid you not, I had a blocked call from the names of my kids. I had blocked calls from a company that was the name of a town they were born in. I had blocked calls from numbers that were their birthdays. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know they can manipulate this kind of stuff. So even when you feel, why is all of this pushing me down? I invite you to remember my words and say to yourself, aha, I'm being touched clairsentiently, and know that your child is doing everything they can to reach out and touch you. It's like I'm hearing like an old telephone commercial, reach out and touch someone. They want nothing more for us to know that they're loved, that they are still with us. It's not their spirit, it's them. It's them in their full, complete personalities. It's them in absolutely all the essence of their being. Now, as I deliver messages to you tonight, which again, I'm just really honored to be able to do, I'd like you to please, if you can relate to 90% of the information, please put it in the chat box. Please remember, as I always say, our children know who we are. They know who they are. They can be very clear. And so you don't ever have to worry that someone is going to take your message or anything like that, because it's just not physically possible that it'll happen. It is possible that just as we're gathered here, they are gathered. They are gathered and they know. And if I say something that relates to 5 of you, your kids with these personalities are going to be gathered together. They'll be, hey, yeah, I played baseball. Yeah. So just know that just as we are here, they are there. Again, I'm trying not to look at the comments because I want to answer every single one of them. And in my mind, I go all over the place. But whoever just said, it hurts so bad, the grief is so bad, please know and understand. Every single one of us on here knows that. And that's why we are here, is to help each other. And if I can be of any service to help any of you out with any of my words, please take them into your heart. And if you don't want to take them into your heart, don't. Your soul knows. Don't ever accept anything from anyone else that just doesn't feel right with your soul. And so I think I'm ready to begin right now. And I honestly have a couple children here, just beautiful. I think I would like to begin with, I know I have someone here. I know that owls are a symbol. Owls are a big symbol, and owls are not just your symbol from your child, but I feel as if your child was very connected to owls. In fact, I feel your child either painted or drew an owl, and you have this painting. I also feel, in fact, I know that literally something is coming up where they would be saying, let's just order pizza. Let's just order pizza, because I feel like I just want to pick up the phone. I want to have a pizza party. And I also know that Frank Sinatra music, either you love it or your child loves it, or you would sing it, okay? Because it's like I keep hearing this. The Frank Sinatra music may be coming from like your favorite pizza restaurant. I'm not sure, but I know I'm hearing Frank Sinatra. And I know one of you would be able to understand this. It looks like maybe a couple of you have it here. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to wait for Elizabeth or
Okay.
Irene to tell me.
Well, Louisa, Elizabeth, you're muted if you want to take a look. Louisa said that her son drew an owl and he played with a baby owl during COVID.
Okay. Do you understand Frank Sinatra, the Frank Sinatra music? I
Um,
truly feel as I'm feeling into Frank Sinatra, I'm trying to separate this, but I really feel I am around New York. I want to sing this song. It's up to you, New York, New York. Um,
Oh, Jackie is saying my daughter loved Frank Sinatra, and then also, let's see.
yeah, and Louisa said her son played the piano and sang, so I don't know if it was Sinatra though.
We also have one other person, but I can't, it keeps jumping, huh? Lots of people answering this. This is great.
okay. I truly feel, okay, both Louisa and whoever has a daughter here. So I need to separate this because I feel like, if you recall, I said I have a couple people here, and I was trying to go with who I felt um, was the young man here. However, now I'm feeling very strongly, and I'll get to both, so please just stand by. Did your daughter have very, very beautiful dark hair? Very beautiful dark hair, like satin almost. Okay. And you would understand. She is telling me there's a statue of her. I don't believe it's literally her, but I believe you have a figurine of a girl or a woman. It's a figurine, I know there is, that's standing somewhere that you have that resembles her. Do you understand this? It's absolutely a figurine, and she's telling me that it was tipped a little bit, almost like, oh my gosh, it had to be stood back up because it was like it was going to fall. I have to not read these comments because it gets me confused. I also feel that, gosh, this is very almost old-fashioned, I guess I want to say. That, what was that thing you used to do with canvas and a needle puncher and yarn? Like making a, what do you call that thing? Kids would do it. They're like, it's like needlepoint, but it's yarn. It makes like a little rug picture. I know I'm being shown this as well, that this would be something that she wants to recognize and acknowledge, and I feel like this is something she did when she was younger. Latch hook, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And who am I speaking to with the young woman with the long hair that would understand the owls and the statue and the latch hook? Do we have someone that gets all that?
We're waiting.
Okay. Tiffany Brown. Oh, we have several. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay. I also want to bring in that owls was not the only thing that your daughter drew. Okay, because now I'm seeing woodpeckers as well. Okay, her having drawn nature scenes. I'm seeing like willows and I know that she could draw beautifully, really draw things beautifully. Okay. Um, Lana, may I work with you?
I've asked her to unmute.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I can't see you, but that's okay. You understand 90% of everything I've said?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. And do you understand, would your daughter have had, either your daughter or someone since your daughter has crossed, ring the bell for cancer? I see them ringing the bell.
Yeah, I had a friend that passed from cancer and she used to ring the bell.
Okay, you know what the bell I'm talking about is they show me after they've finished, I think it's chemotherapy or something, they
Yeah.
ring the bell. Okay,
Yes.
because I'm being shown ringing the bell. I know that's important. I'm also feeling that something was done in your daughter's honor for a large, um, like a larger group. For example, I want to say like a United Way or a walk or something like that, a large group. Do you understand this?
I do.
Okay, she wants to acknowledge that. Thank you. And I truly see that daisy over your shoulder, and I'm like, okay, and I know this is for you because I want to say daisy. I've been wanting to say daisy all day. In fact, I almost put a picture of daisies behind me. Okay, so I know that daisy somehow is very significant. And I really feel like your daughter, she was a bit of a night owl. Do you understand this?
She
The two of
was.
you, that was your time. Like the two of you, you are as well. You're a
Yeah.
night owl as well. And she's showing me the two of you. I know those are times you miss so much when the two of you would just be sitting and like cuddled up under a blanket and watching something and laughing. And I feel as if I want to talk about The Bachelor, watching that TV show, The Bachelor. Do you understand with the rose? Okay, she wants to
Yeah.
acknowledge this. I know you'll remember this. And she's just throwing her arms around you. Okay, literally throwing her arms around you. And she's very funny because she's wrapping her arms around like this so that you can't move your arms. Okay, she just wants to fully embrace you. Excuse me. I know that you have something of hers that you have hanging on a hanger, and I feel this is not an item of clothing, okay? I can't quite tell. It's perhaps a blanket or a scarf or something like that. It's not an item of clothing, and I see that it's on a hanger. Do you understand this?
Yeah, it's a blanket she crocheted for me.
Okay, thank you. Perfect, perfect. And she's also talking about, she is so sweet. She's literally here going, little bunny foo foo. I don't want to, I don't know that song. I don't know that song, but I know she's singing it for you. So I know it means something to your heart. Okay.
It does.
Yeah. And I can't wait to hear what, so you'll have to give us validations later, but I want to get to as many people as I can. And right now, literally, oh, Mom, she's showing me the castle at Disneyland, but it's not Disneyland. It's heaven.
I'm going to Florida.
Okay, well, she's showing me the castle and she's telling me this castle is like this in heaven. So when you go, that's exactly the image she's giving me. Okay, so as you stand in front of that castle, I want you to stand there at nighttime. That's how she's showing it to me. And I want you to see the beautiful flags that come out at the top of the castle. And I want you to know she truly, she's saying Crystal Palace. I mean Crystal Palace. Okay, I know she just wants to give you this beautiful image of where she is. Now she wants to talk about very last thing, the Olympics. I'm seeing the Olympic circles, you know, like the I don't know what you call them, but they're just the Olympic circles. So she also is giving me the feeling like, I want to let you know, Mom, I made it. I made it. I made it. I made it. Okay. And I know with this, she wants to bring you so much peace. Okay. And your daughter is just simply, simply gorgeous with a beautiful heart. Thank you for letting me bring her message through.
Thank you. That was
Thank
beautiful.
you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, now I would like to get back to, I know I had a young man here as well who recognized the owls, the pizza. He's the one with the pizza. And oh my gosh, I can't read my writing. What did I want to say, I'm getting the smell of sulfur. Sulfur, you know how when you light a match, sulfur. That's what I'm smelling, and I'm hearing him saying it as well. And I feel as if, oh gosh, now he's really quickly wanting to talk to me about the waterfalls. Okay, I know that you've been to waterfalls. I almost feel as if you went to have a ceremony for him, perhaps even scattered some of his ashes where there are waterfalls. And I know someone will understand this very, very specifically because the waterfalls are very important. Okay. You guys pick out who you think this, I know that this is a person, I know that this young man had a wide array of things he could do. I know he played video games, but he wasn't like, you know, like a lot of kids where it was 24/7, had all his attention. Because I know he also liked to do things in the kitchen. I feel like he liked to be very creative. And he's showing me he would make things, and some of the things he would make, he says, well, he says failure is great because failure leads to success. So I know he made some things that weren't perfect, but he loved creating things in the kitchen. And I know I'm hearing the name Mark or Marcus, and that could be his name, or that could be his father's name. Because I'm being drawn to his father. Okay. Do we have anyone yet here? I'm not looking at the chat.
Okay.
So
Elizabeth, you're muted.
So we do have Krista who says that her son knew she has a fear of owls. So it was a joke between them. Pizza was his go-to while in New York. We put part of his ashes in the ocean as an eternal wreath. We just visited a place yesterday that had waterfalls. He was a big foodie. I don't know. Let's see, Irene, do you see someone who might be?
There's so many things that are going by.
Okay, Deb Johnson just said everything. That's all I saw was everything.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's got her hand up. Do you want us to unmute her to talk to her? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Deb, can you unmute, please?
Got it. Okay.
Hi,
yes. Hi.
Hi, Deb. Now, do you understand your son is very connected with the color red? Like, I feel as if this would have been either his school color or I'm just seeing a lot of the color red. Okay. Do you understand that, or do I need to get more information about this color red?
I think I understand it, but you may need to get more information.
Okay. How do I say this? Okay. Reach out to me privately and we'll talk about that. But I'm gonna continue going. Okay, he's showing me now. He's showing me red. He's showing me his heart. Okay, like heart healthy. I'm seeing red. I know you'll understand this. You and I'll talk about it later. Okay.
Okay.
And let me see what What? I know that, do you understand drinking was involved with your son's crossing? I'm seeing him
No,
drinking. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry,
no,
then I'm not with you. Okay, I'm sorry.
no.
Because
Mm-mm.
whoever I'm seeing right here, right now, I know that drinking was involved in their crossing, and I know that I feel like literally either today or yesterday was um, the anniversary of this
Mm.
person's transition. Someone here should
Okay,
understand.
that's not me then.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Deb.
Um, I know I am being drawn to today or yesterday because I'm seeing the full moon. The full moon was very, very symbolic. Um, and I know that was either today or yesterday. I'm seeing it go up in the sky, and I'm seeing that when the full moon comes, you still have some trauma around the full moon, and I want to reverse that for you because your child wants to reverse this for you. Okay. Um, Irene, can you ask Louisa to unmute, please?
Hi, Louisa.
Hi, Louisa. Do you,
Hi, hello, Lisa.
hello. Do you understand what I'm saying about this full moon?
I don't know if it was a full moon, but I have videos and pictures of the day before his passing. He asked me to drink tea in the front yard, and so we did. And I sang for him a song that I made up when he was a baby. And when he was a baby, that he was able to recognize, I guess, feelings. I sang that song for him, and he came to me in the bed, got on top of me, and said, "Please, mom, please do not sing. It is so beautiful." So that night before his passing, he was 10, he was bigger, and I sang that song for him. I made a video while we were singing it, and I also made pictures, and I haven't posted it in the group, but the moon was very connected to us, or we have been always very connected to the moon.
Okay, well, thank you. I think that's beautiful that you're able to connect to these messages. And please know that your son is absolutely, if you're feeling touched by this, anyone who is feeling touched by this, please know that yes, it is your child who is there trying to touch you with these messages, okay?
Thank you.
Very, very distinctly. Now, the person I'm actually speaking to right now, um, I can't see the chat. I know it's one of you, and I'm sorry if I'm not on the exact person right now, but I'm going to continue on. I want to talk about, I know, I honestly feel like I have moved into someone else right now because that was just a really, really difficult connection because there were so many people there. I know I have someone here with me right now. I know that they want to talk about, I know they had a wall in their bedroom that was painted green, okay? I know there was green. I know green was a very significant color for them. They just loved this, and I feel as if when they were younger, they had a pet. I can't tell if this is a hamster or a mouse or something like this, but I know they had a little pet like that. Something that I wouldn't go, oh no, I'm not having that. And I know, I have to say, I'm hearing the name Robbie. Robbie. Um, I know green is just a really big color because now I'm seeing all different shades of green too. So there may have been other rooms in your house, in fact, that were painted green. And I know that this young man really associates with that. I also know he's showing me he had a collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I feel as if someone still has these cards. And who here would understand this?
It looks like Laura is taking a lot. Laura Cutbirth. Elizabeth, what do you think?
She's saying that it's her for sure. So I'm not sure. So Laura, are you taking the green, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the let's see. I was writing.
Perhaps more than one room in the house was painted green. I know there were Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What else did I say? And
Mhm. Let's see. So what's Laura saying?
I don't know. Okay, Robbie is not necessarily his name, but I know he would be saying Robbie. So Robbie could be associated anywhere around him. And I also know that this young man was, gosh, brilliant. I have to say, brilliant. He just wanted to learn everything, 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 everything. Almost like, why is this way? Why is this way? He'd go up to complete strangers and ask them questions like that. Because he just had this propensity to really feel all this. I feel as if he may actually have been a little on the autism spectrum, but not necessarily. It was like questioned, but he was really just more inquisitive. He's also showing me that I know that where he lived, there's a hedge up the driveway, a hedge up the side of the driveway. He's trying to show me his house right now. And I know someone here should understand this. I see two people with their hands up.
Yeah.
So we do have Laura and a user's iPhone, Stephanie, I guess. But we have in the chat box, we have Krista saying Yu-Gi-Oh box with Pokemon cards in it. Green wall in his bedroom as a child. Rob was the name of a favorite nurse. He was wise beyond his years, spent his free time researching and watching documentaries. Does that sound like it might fit? Lisa, or do you think that
I'm going to open the chat box and look myself
Okay,
here for a second. Okay, green waterfall card, statue, hedge. Laura Cutbirth.
Okay. Do you want me to unmute her, Lisa?
Yes, please.
Okay. Laura, can you unmute, please? Hi, Laura.
Hi there.
Hi, Laura. Wave, because I don't know who I'm talking to. Hi, Laura. Okay. Thank you, Laura. Now, I know that your son is handing you a toy horse, okay? I know that he had a plastic brown toy horse, okay? I know this was important to him at one time. In fact, I feel like he carried it around, and I know that you probably, very likely, if you don't have this in your memory, have a photograph of him with this toy horse. It's a brown plastic horse. Do you recall this?
I have a photograph of him riding a brown plastic horse that was on
Perfect.
springs.
Thank God. Okay. I think we're finally where we're supposed to be now. Okay, good. Now, he's also talking to me about, I feel as if I can see exactly what he's showing me is putting his head up over the covers, okay? Like, I feel as if he's like trying to hide from something. Do you understand this? Him showing me this? Like, would you understand that before your son crossed, would there have been some depression with him?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's what he's showing me. And that's what he's wanting to say is, gosh, Mom, I just didn't want to look at anything. Okay, this is what he's showing me. But I have to tell you, as he's going through showing me all these things about his life, he's recognizing this absolutely beautiful life he had. He's showing me right now, he's literally saying, I have a full box of crayons now, okay? I feel as if, I think that's some sort of like like saying or something. I don't know. I'm working with a full box of crayons. Everything has so much more color now. Okay. I feel as if he was limited in wanting to color things. This is metaphorical, wanting to color things with the same, like color everything with the same crayon. In other words, going back to this, showing me, I feel like a depression. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because right now he's like, everything is vibrant. Everything is vibrant again. And he's wanting, if you think back, honestly, I know this. If you think back, you have been around so much color lately. And I feel as if you may not even have recognized it, like incredibly vibrant color, because that's what he's pushing at you. And see all this black and white around me, and this black and white I was drawn to wear tonight, is he wants to say, Mom, things are not black and white. Things are not black and white. Everything is beautiful and everything is vibrant. And he's telling me he couldn't see outside of the box. He just couldn't see outside of the black and white. I know that you understand the pizza as well. It's like we're having a pizza party tonight. Everyone wants to have pizza tonight, okay? Do you understand? Do you have a memory of him with this pizza, that this would be something the two of you, is that a seahorse on your neck?
No, it's a half of a heart.
Oh, half of a heart.
The
Okay.
the only thing I can think of with the pizza is his best friend got married and they had pizzas at his wedding, and he saved one of the pizza boxes from his wedding, and we printed pictures and made like a collage on this pizza box for his best friend, like, and gave it to him on his year anniversary.
Okay. Well, he absolutely wants to talk about pizza and having pizza and having, they all, it's like tonight's pizza night, okay? And I know as you're talking about his friend's wedding, I feel as if literally I'm being shown a little bell, ringing a little bell at the friend's wedding. Okay, I don't know if they had little party favors or what, there was a little bell. But go back in your memory and think about this little bell, or talk to your friend about this little bell, because he's telling me he was there ringing the bell. He was there ringing the bell. And I want to thank you for being able to connect, because he really gave so much beautiful evidence that so many people can relate to. But I'm glad that we know exactly who this is. And he's also showing me, as he's showing me the full moon, okay, he's telling me he will always kiss you on the full moon. Okay, literally I'm seeing like a kiss on the full moon. Okay,
I had a dream the other night that I couldn't see his face, but he was like hugging me, and I knew that it was him, and I woke up crying, like he was just like on me.
that was him. That was him. That's real. It's real, because he brought me to you to present it to you. Okay, and he's showing me, did he have glasses like you? Because he's pushing your glasses up like this then, okay? I don't know why he keeps like pushing them up. Well, I'm just going to ask him why. Okay, as I ask him, he's changing the subject. He's showing me a butterfly on his finger. Okay, so know that he's going to send you butterflies. Okay, and watch, one may even land right on your finger. Okay, and thank you so very much. I need to check the time here.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Those kisses were from him. Every full moon you can count on it. He's going to visit you. Every full moon. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have a young woman here, and she's very cute, and she's just very bubbly, very vivacious. I know that she has red hair, and I know that, hold on. Gosh, she had a lot of friends. Oh my goodness, she had a lot of friends. And I feel as if there are several people that have red hair. Okay. She's telling me I don't know why. I don't understand it. She's saying, I am Dorothy, but I don't feel that's her name because I'm seeing what I'm seeing is like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. What else, my little love? She's so cute. She's talking to me about she has new cousins now. So I know that there would be new cousins in the family. New cousins since she crossed. I feel like there are new cousins that she wants to recognize. And I also know that you have her thumbprint or her fingerprint. I know it's a print. And she's saying, I will always be your little girl. I'll always be your little girl. Okay, who's this? No red hair, but daughter was Dorothy. I have fingerprint. Okay. I know this red hair is, I know she has red hair. I'm sorry. If you can't take the red hair, it's not for you. I feel that this young girl she's showing me her bones, okay? Like I'm seeing an x-ray of her. I feel as if there was like a, I want to say osteo something with her bones. I know I'm seeing this, I can't get the full word, but I know that there were x-rays taken. She's talking to me about x-rays having been taken. And I also know, I feel as if she wants to talk about flowers that were dyed, like flowers that were not the color, like blue roses, flowers that were literally dyed that she wants to talk about. Oh gosh, like tie-dye flowers I'm seeing too.
I think we might have, I think Betsy Caswell might be the right person. Her little one had reddish blonde hair. Dorothy was her grandmother. Her foundation is called Skylar's Thumbprint, and she was paralyzed. She had spina bifida. So
Perfect.
okay,
I've asked her to unmute. Hi,
Okay.
Betsy.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Betsy. I can't see you, but hi.
Hi.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful you're here. Your daughter is showing me, she's showing me right now her little feet, and I'm a foot mom. I loved Michael's feet. I was always kissing his feet. She's showing me her little feet, so I know that's important to you. I know you were the same way. Okay?
Yeah.
She's showing me how you were always rubbing her feet, always rubbing her feet. I just feel this. And know that she's going to come to you that way too. You're physically going to feel her doing things like this. She's showing me, I know there was a balloon involved, so I know a balloon went up to her because she's showing me that she got the balloon. Okay,
Yeah.
I know you'll understand that. She's also showing me, I feel like there is a heart-shaped something that opens. It's heart-shaped. I almost feel like it's a little jewelry box or something.
It is.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. She's showing me that. She's telling me, I know you have a lock of her hair. Okay,
Yep.
I know you have that. And she's also telling me, I know you would give her tastes of chocolate. Do you
Yeah.
understand this? Because she wants to talk about the chocolate. That was one thing I know that she absolutely loved. But I feel like she could only have little bits of the chocolate at a time.
Right. She
Yeah.
couldn't eat.
She's showing me it would collect, like right here on her lips. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. She's truly saying, you took such great care of me. Okay. You took such great care of me, Mom. And you should see her now because it's like night and day. It's almost as if she took off You know how they wear suits on TV? She's calling them fat suits, but it's not fat. You know how they wear those suits and they peel themselves out of these suits? She is a beautiful woman. I mean, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. She's showing me like Jennifer Aniston gorgeous, okay?
Wow.
Absolutely stunning. But she's just telling me, she says, I'm showing you my soul. I'm showing you my spirit. And she was just beautiful. And there's a reason she had me say Jennifer Aniston, because she's saying, because I was friends with everyone.
She was.
Friends with everyone. Oh, that's so beautiful. I just love that. Now, did you cut something down? She's showing me something was made special for her. She's showing me a saw, and I feel like there was a piece of furniture or a piece of something that was made specially for her. Do you understand what this is?
Yeah, there was a bench made.
Thank you. Okay. She loves that, and she was there when it was made. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's showing me she was there when it was made, because she's saying she wanted it to be just a certain way. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I am playing with my rings. So I know there must be something going on with you, with your rings, taking them off, putting them on. This is just her saying she has been around you. Do you understand this?
I do. I've been
Okay.
messing with a ring that's gotten too big on my finger.
Okay, perfect. I love that. That's exactly what she's showing me. She wants to talk to me about the view from the top. The view from the top. She's saying you can see much more now. She's telling me that your heart is calmer. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I feel as if you have risen with her, and you as well can now see things from a different place, okay? And the two of you did this together.
I'm trying.
Well, she's telling me you're doing it, and it's beautiful, okay? She's literally showing it to me as if you're on an airplane and looking out the window, but she's also showing me being in a little boat, okay? Being in a little tiny boat. So I know this will be significant to you, because it's very clear, this boat, okay?
Yep. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to hear what it is. She wants to hand you a piece of candy. She's giving you candy now. It's wrapped in, it's in a little wrapper. I honestly feel like it's a cough drop. I feel like she's giving you a cough drop.
That I constantly have a cough from allergies.
Oh my goodness. Well, she's wanting to care for you now. That was such a lovely, lovely, lovely connection. She's talking to me about, she says, do you remember when I kissed the fish? Okay. She's showing me a fish, and she's
Yep.
showing me kissing it. So I don't know if she was out fishing. Tell me about the fish.
I don't know.
Okay, she's showing me, I feel like there was a fish, someone caught a fish, and she kissed it before they threw it back, or something.
That would be something she would do.
Okay, well, that, I know that's what she's showing me. So it happened with someone, okay, because she's saying remember, remember, remember. All right. And as she's showing me throwing these fish back, she's like, when we throw the fish back, we know they're just in the water. We don't cry that they're gone. We know that they're just right there. She said, I'm just back, Mom, just like the fish. Just like
Aw.
the fish. That's so sweet. She's such a friend. Absolutely such a friend. And I know you'll see her in the sky, and she says that she has planted a flag on the moon too. So that's beautiful. And I know that there's something, when the kids come and say things like that, it's like, to me and my skeptic husband that's watching, it's like, oh yeah, right. But I know for a fact that Betsy will have something that she can relate those two things to, that she will know that's her daughter talking to her.
Yeah.
Some event she had with the moon, and some event she had with whatever it was her daughter said before the moon, that are going to touch her heart, because These are truly our kids. They're truly saying, imagine. I know that they wanted me to talk about the strawberry moon today. I know they wanted me to talk about the strawberry fields today. Elena, please don't worry, because I know you and I are going to meet soon, so don't even worry about that. Yes, Igor was here, but I'm just holding on to him because I love him, and I love you all. There's just, it's just such an honor. Do I have time left?
Let's see, not really. Let's,
Okay.
we have 4 minutes, and I don't know if you would like to do a conclusion, just tell a little bit about how we can connect ourselves with our kids, or if
I
you,
would love to do that. I would love to do that. In fact, I have to tell you, I truly feel the kids have done that tonight. The kids are the ones that have told us how to connect with them. One of the moms, her son said, I'm trying to put more color in your life. Notice the things around you. Truly, truly, truly. See Elizabeth and all the little flags around her. Notice the things in the sky. Notice the things I talked about in the beginning that touch you. That's your clairsentience. Feeling is sentience. Clairsentience is a clair to be able to connect to our children in spirit. So if you're feeling extremely emotional about something, know that there's a reason. In fact, I have a quick story I'm trying to tell you. I went in Anthony's room. This was probably 5 years ago. And I was in there and I just got this feeling, this knowing. I said, you're in here, aren't you? And he said, Mom, open my desk drawer. And I opened his desk drawer. The books in the drawer, you couldn't see the title. They were in there like this, stacked like this. And he said, pull out those top 2 books. And I pulled it out, and the first cover said, The Invisible Man. And the second cover said, A Whole New World. And I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, you can't be more clear. You truly cannot be more clear than those 2 messages right there. I promise you, even if you're crying your eyes out, they're around you. Just ask them to come to you. Like Carly told Elizabeth in the dream, I'm busy, but I'll come right to you. I can be right there for you. It is. I just read one blurb on the chat. Color in life. Absolutely color in life. It's vibrance. Color is vibrance. It's the way we expand our vibration. Color is so important, and so is hearing the hum of your own heartbeat. So is hearing your breath. So is hearing your when we cry like that. Even that just opens us up to knowing that these clairs are working. They truly are. If we didn't feel anything, we wouldn't be able to connect. If we walk around like this. So whether you're happy, whether you're joyful, whether you're crying, know your children are with you. Know they're with you. See, they're asking me to bring my attention to the mosaic. Absolutely the mosaic. For every single one of these pebbles in this beautiful picture represents one of our children. And what a beautiful picture they make together, and what a beautiful picture every moment in our lives makes this beautiful circle. That if you look at it in just a particular spot, it's not going to make any sense to you. But when you step back, just like Betsy's daughter just told her, Mom, from the airplane, you can see so much more, and you're up here with such an expanded view with me. So thank you for, again, the honor. I am so excited for the conference. I know so many of you've reached out to me for readings at the conference. I will be doing readings, well, whenever Irene and Elizabeth ask me to. The schedule's tentatively out now, subject to change. but I don't want to miss any of the speakers. So we can do readings anytime. Go see the speakers. It's going to be an incredible conference.
Well, and we're
So
so
excited.
lucky. We are so fortunate that you're going to be doing validations in person there. So people are going to be able to see you in person and see how you work. And I just want to remind people that if you've gotten a validation this evening, please send the validation to me at elizabeth@helpingparentsheal.org with pictures of your children, because I love to be able to put them in the newsletter. It's wonderful for Lisa. It's wonderful for all of us to be able to read these stories and to know that our kids are connecting with us in such beautiful ways. And tonight was just wonderful, Lisa. It always is. You're always just so wonderful to listen to. And our kids, again, are all together. They're having a blast. If you didn't get a reading tonight, it's probably because your child was pushing these other kids forward to get readings, because they all work together to help each other to get the best messages possible to us in each one of these meetings. And I just feel so grateful to all of them. None of them is any place but with all of our kids. And I just want you to know that they are happy, healthy, and home. We're still in school. And boy, oh boy, we're learning from great teachers like Lisa Wilcoxon about how to communicate with our kids and how to live better lives as well. So thank you so much, Lisa.
Yes, thank you, Lisa. And Lisa, do we have a meeting tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Parents who have all their children or their only child in spirit, our meeting is tomorrow with Irene and myself. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, it's phoenixmedium.com. And because my name is kind of hard to spell, but that'll get you there too. So I love you all. I'm so honored, and just bow down to Irene and Elizabeth, who literally were working on the conference up until the minute they let you guys in the waiting room. That's how hard they're working.
And we do have 5 more spots, but I don't know if there are still 5 spots available, but check from time to time, because we might have a spot available. So either reach out to us or check on our website to just see if there are spots available. And we always ask everybody to unmute and say thank you and good evening.
Lisa, thank you so much.
Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Beautiful meeting. Good night, everybody.
Thank you,
Thank
Lisa.
you.
So
Thank you
much.
so much.
Elizabeth.